All right, we're back. It's Tom Chanel. That's Woody Vincent. I know, and we're going to talk about this text message that we got about somebody that doesn't understand why they shouldn't be buying some of these stocks that get tweeted out and things like that and are really over promoted. So we'll talk about that. We've got a half an hour after we get done with this next segment. Somebody also wants to know the quote on level 3 and Crocs right now. Wood, if you've got it, and I'll get
I have
set
level
up.
3, which is up 3 cents. So that's hey,
That
making
was
some money
easy.
there. And Crocs, I'll find for you. Then I was going to mention a couple of coal companies. Patriot Coal up this morning. Walter Energy up this morning. There is definitely play in the coal sector today. Crocs down 17 cents. That's down about 1%. 17.41 the current bid on Crocs. Probably gets a little bit weaker here, but I think that Crocs will be a buy if it firms up here around 17.50 or 17 and a quarter. Let's call it.
All right. I am pretty pumped up about this next deal, because this next segment, because I am always interested. Every day I think about an application for something like an iPhone or something like an Android, and there's a company out there that's publicly traded. The symbol on the stock, it's a little pink sheet stop. It's BLAP, and the company is Blast Applications, and they make and create applications for iPhone, Facebook, and Twitter that are pretty smoking. So I want you to take a look at it. The company is called Blast Applications. It's blastapplications.com, and the CEO is Dino Luzzi. How are you, Dino?
Very good, thank you. How are you today?
We're doing fine. You know, how old are you?
55.
What is an old guy like you doing in this space? I was sitting here, I was sitting here thinking I'm too old, and you're like my age.
Well, we have a very young engineers. We have the young minds behind the companies, and it's their ideas to develop and create new apps. Like you said, it's very interesting. Everybody, every day, comes up with a different idea for a new app. So I'm the man behind that listens to all these young people, and it makes it happen.
It is so cool. So how do you do that? Obviously, you know the technology. Do you pay people when they give you a good idea, or how does that whole thing work?
We get new ideas basically 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
And we take the idea, we make sure that it's not in the market already, and then we see what the possibilities are. One of the things I look first is what kind of revenue can the idea bring.
Right.
But there is such a demand in this market for new apps constantly that is unbelievable. Especially now, I will say there's a great opportunities in South America. We have developed new apps, which we've been submitting to the Nokia stores, and Nokia has been promoting them worldwide. And we see like downloads every day all over the country and outside of the United States. So Nokia is one of our key players. We're also working with the Android market. We have about, I would say, like 20 apps in the Android market. And that's another market that it is upcoming and growing. And again, we do see downloads every day. But like you said, this is in the hands of young people. And we just got to follow their lead. We got to listen to them, and we got to make it happen. What's your idea for an app? Maybe I can take down with you. We can go in business together.
This is so cool. So how long have you... Go ahead, Woody. I know you had a question.
I was going to say I'm looking at candobetter. Is that one of your apps or?
Yes, that's one of our apps, and
I am addicted already. I'm addicted already to this thing, Dino. This is more fun than a barrel of monkeys.
What's interesting is that people, when they go to the candobetter app, they spend over 10 minutes just trying to see who are all the members. We have a very strong database. I think we grow another 20,000 members in the last month and a half. And as you can see from the pictures, I would say that a good 75% is people from the age group of 19 to 30. And they're all good looking, which is amazing.
What a good idea this little site is.
It's too much. I can't do any work, Tom. I've got to go. I've got to stop doing the show. This is too much fun.
And then you rate your date. Okay, so go to candobetter.com. So what they do is they put up a picture of Brad Pitt, and then they rate it whether or not Brad Pitt can do better. And then you put your own picture up with your girlfriend, and you put the same thing up about you, I assume. If you think you can do better, click here. How much? So that's the cutest. How do you monetize this thing?
Through advertisement. We created a mobile app, which generate revenues with Interactive. Interactive is one of our partners, and they supplies us with ads constantly. They have, I believe they have a template that covers over 50 different stations worldwide. We also have Can Do Better in Nokia, and again we have advertisement there too, and we also we generate revenue through AdMob.
I think it's
as
really
you can
cool.
see, you can't stop clicking on it, right?
No, you're
wanna
just
vote.
constantly playing with that baby. What's the most money you've ever made on an app?
We just started to monetize apps for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's possible, and this is also one of the Interactive statements, that you can make as much as $30,000 a month. If not more.
Isn't that cool? Well,
Just advertisement.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think you're right in the right spot. How long did you do some sort of reverse merger to get this thing public?
No. I am the original CEO, and I took the company public myself from scratch.
I'll be darned. Well, you're trading 168,000 shares so far today. That isn't bad. You're putting out a lot of news. I can't believe you did not put this interview up on the news like you're doing with CEO Space. That's very, very distressing. But I'll tell you, other than that, I love you.
I'll make it out to you, I promise.
All right. We'll bring you back on.
We actually tweeted the interview. I have it on Facebook, and I send it out to my database of investors.
We're going to send you this interview via email so you can Twitter it out. I can see you at Blast Apps here on Twitter right now. I'm taking a look at you right this second. You guys are doing great. Well, there you are. You did. You actually tweeted. You guys actually tweeted it out this morning. I'm very proud of you. Thank you. I'm going to retweet this. That's nice news. So, yeah, that's great. So thanks a million for doing that, and we'll start following you, and we'll keep it going, man.
Thank you.
Have a great, great day, and this is good news. So thanks a million. BlastApplications.com. Take a look at it. This guy's got it going. Back to you, Woody Vincent.